Good evening, people. Buks is going to give us a short presentation on the different strategies we've currently got. There is a few variations on how we do the 4, which both works, and how we do the 10s. It both works, and the 20s is straightforward. We load on the same board to get ourselves in a bunch through to start to. Okay, Buks, there you go.
Stephen, okay, I can't share yet. Make me, Letitia, make me a host or something, please.
No, I'll make you full host, Buks. Oh, I didn't make you co-host yet, but I'm going to make you host. Then you can do whatever you need to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can
Good
share.
evening, people. As you all know, we've got our current files. For the people who does not know what we're doing, we work in groups, and we've selectively select our people's names below each other to combine a decent lineage. Now, people, for you guys that is on these groups, we are moving rapidly fast, and the board is moving, everything is moving in such a state that I had to, where I had to change the sheet a little bit because of our strategy. Now, can you just confirm, can you see my screen? Is there anybody?
Yes, I can see you.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right, thank you. So as we said, we originally started with a 901 group. What happened, when you start, we have people of 10 in a group. And each person creates for himself, like if you get Buks 901, once he registered, he goes to the next person, Andries, and Andries register his 901. So we've got 10 people at the end of the day that registers on 901. Then Stefan comes, he's always at the bottom of us groups, and then he sends you out the link, and Buks creates a 902 link. And Buks sends again to Andries, and Andries to Ron. This way, it works perfectly at the way we're doing. So we're doing from 1, 2, 3, 4 groups like this, where we link each other. Then we do it, we're getting, what we have done so far then is we create depth. But so we need to get a bit wide also in our strategy. And I'm going to explain to you now. You will see 904s, and then the next is your 906 group. Okay, so Buks 906 comes, and we do the same. But, and after the 906, you'll see there's the 909s, the 905s. This is a specific way we're creating the groups in our, what we call our threes file. I will go a bit later on back to the threes file just for the people to understand. But in the sheet, you will see that we've got then a $4 board. When you create a new profile, you create a $4 board. Now, the idea is at the end of the day, we're going to have, we're creating in sequence as well. Then obviously, once you register, you create your $4 board. After that, the person who's got creates the $10 board. And then we do it, the system automatically fills it automatically at this stage. But at the end of the day, what's going to happen? All 10 your profiles will have, then what we're going to have, our target is to have 2 $4 boards. So the one is the one that you created. Your other one, what we are doing currently is to take these rescue groups, the 901s. We've got the 911 group. We've got various, we start with 901, 911, then we've got a 961 group. As you see, the people moves on. We had a 101 group and so on. But most importantly, and all the groups works the same. You get your $4, then after your $4, you get your $10 and you place that dollar. Then what we are doing, you see we've got board numbers here. This group already created a second $10. So what we're doing, we're trying to get you on the $10 on a level 1. And once level 1 cycles out, to level 2. Then that person goes and he creates for me another board on level 1. So that you always will have a level 1 and a level 2. Level 1 and level 2. That's regarding the $10. Our target at the end of the day is to run this $300. And we'll talk about it now. So with $4, $20, and most important, the forgotten one is our stars on the $20 boards. This is the money maker. This is really the money spinner. Because if you go and work it out nicely, on the $20, you get out over $70. Stefan knows exactly, and he'll explain to you how we're getting it. That is worth the $20. And people, this is where it is actually starting moving. And once you've done this, you have enough money to do your $300 board. Right, this is our end of the day target. Now, the second $4 board, what are we doing there? Our second $4 board, we're going to put it one of our old profiles. Now you will see we've got a $4 board here. So what we're doing, we've marked it. You just put one profile on one of your old boards. If you take the people like I've done it there, the moment I created my second $4, I used one of the old boards and we mark it blue. The amount of movement we're going to get of our 901s rescue groups onto these is massive. But you don't have to fill all your positions. Just get one board, and then once you use that one, we mark it in blue. Yeah. So all these people is involved. 99% of them is involved in this rescue groups. So when you create your second $4, you're going to put it in here, one of your old boards, and then you're going to get some decent movement on your old boards again as well. All right, that's regarding to the $4. On a $20 board, let me just go back there. On a $20 board, what we've done, all these groups, because some of the people does not work, have at the moment the money for the $20. But if you have a $20, we put that board on the first group here, that board number. People, and once that is filled, we put in, and the board starts to cycle. We put the next number in. And then the people start filling up dashboard. I'm not even sure. I can show you quickly, go to check this 55974. And I'm going to try to quickly run through, go to that. I think it is Buks 902. I'm not sure. There I go, and I go to my $20. So all the groups that's working here, it's going to work on a $20 boards. And look at this, people. So this one. This is the 960, 961, 903s. You see all these the rescue board numbers comes on here. And once this one cycles out, we're going to have Stefan and there's my other board. And then we're going to push these, we'll have these two numbers. And all of the time, it's going to help this $20 boards. We work as a group and we fill these boards up. Now, what also is happening, if you look in the groups itself, it is explosive. Telling you, that's the only word I can use. What people also start doing, when you start getting here by the 904 in your own group, you'll see people move already to the receiver. And once they're in the receiver, there was a few receivers in this group. And then once we've completed that group, we go to the next board. So after your 904s, here, more or less, you're going to start filling up the receivers. We use that number, the matrix number of that board, and that board fills up. If you move to the right, you'll see we've started here as well. Well, this board was filled. Otherwise, this is Chris 1011. I just want to check. This morning, we filled, there's still a few. That board on this group, on a 111, 1111 group, people, there's 4 spots open here. So what do when you register? You see, there's lots of people that look at there's only a few people that's registered here, and that board is already on receiver. So the moment you've got a receiver in your group, what do? You put your board number here, and the people start using it. They're filling that board and they're helping. That's how we help each other every time, and we start moving. The moment this board is Leon, it's going to fill up. What is he going to do? He needs to have his second profile. So remember, at the end of the day, he's going to have profile 1 and profile 2. So this board will move to level 2, and then he will create for himself. You do not have to wait for the people to come in. You do it yourself. And then, let's take for Leon example here. If he's moving out to level 2, he takes that board of he's got his $10, and he uses this spot. And he fills up this board, then he's already 3. So in actual fact, you will see you will have at least, because every time that person moves out, he fills up the next spot. So people, it's important. I do not have the rights to all these groups. I've got the one in the first group, access. And I've got where I am girly, I can do it. If you do not put the information in here, and if you wait for the calls to come, only to do it, then you might lose out. There's 4 open here. This morning there was a few open, and then what we've done, we've closed that, and that person is marked red. I know this was a Marina 1201. So Marina cycled out. She's now red because she needs to put in a second profile. Okay. Does that make sense? Is there any questions what I'm saying here?
Makes
Yes,
sense.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Leon? I just want to open the chats as well.
Yes, it makes sense. Thank you. I will take on that next board. I will take my $10 when I go to level 2. Yes.
Yeah. But you must also update this board, people. If you get like 1 spot, 2 spot, 3 spots open, once you've taken let the guys who's doing the admin of in this group. In this case, it should be Blanche. I'm not sure. I think it's Blanche. Just people, you need to update it. Otherwise, people's going to try getting.
I can also do the Buks.
Yes, please, Chris. It's just too many boards for me and Stefan too. You guys need to help. But if you
Yes, I
look at
check
this
the
one,
groups. I check the groups for anything to be added there.
yeah, people, most important. Do not come and do not going to try your luck now again and put some other boards of yours in and you say it's 4 open, you put a matrix number. Be a team player, please. And you put it in your group there. If you're put it in your group here so that the groups help each other and build each other. I'll show you. I've seen it. I've experienced it. Look at this first group. We are Stephanus is now week 3. We filled up. This whole group is 90%.
We're going for week 4. So in 3.5 weeks, we did all that maracas.
People did all the second rounds. They even started on the $20 now. You know? There's a few ones. You see these ones that's in red? That means they cycled out, and I know now they need to put a second profile in. So they're going to take that profile and they use 307662 to fill up. Okay.
Buks, 901 got 2 on. Why 901?
Yeah. Yours, Stefan.
Let me just go check why that one is still.
Stefan, I started making yours red this morning as well, just for your eye to pick it up.
Okay. Mine My first four got 2. So I just never updated here. So that becomes a 2.
Okay.
And
This one
then
is 2.
903 got, okay, that one is marked. And 904, yeah, it's only 901 that wasn't marked.
Yeah. I just put
Okay,
it
Buks,
red to catch
I
easy
didn't
for the eyes.
listen to the explanation of the strategy now. Another thing that I'm going to do, when I take my third profile position, my first $10, I'm going to go to the $10 blitz file to help those ones. I must actually count. Who's go? Chris. Chris,
Yes, Stefan. Yes.
can you go down from line 80 down to line 187 and take all the duplicates out so that we only know how many boards there is? And then I'm going to load my third $10 position on those ones. And then eventually the lineage will cycle to assist those boards as well. So like Buck said,
Just
don't load
explain
your
again,
own.
please.
Bucks, can you just share that screen or the $10 blitz?
Okay.
Go left down to line 80. Okay, I'm going to quickly edit by my. Right, there's a 328. So I'm taking a gene's name off and I delete that one and that one. Here is 3, so I take 2 out. There's 60s, there's 2 extra, so I take them out. Then I take the 280s out. 715, we need 1. I'm only going to load one 900 profile there. 370, here's 4 open. So if you can just take the duplicates out for me.
Okay, Stefan.
Yeah, and then I'll sort them and then we start on them. So people don't do what Buck spoke to you about now. Don't try to load your own boards and benefit yourself. You will make enough money in this rescue teams to take your own $10 and go work on those boards. Doesn't mean if you go to the third one, the second profile must be loaded on a board in the team. The third profile, I don't mind if that goes to one of your old boards.
Yeah, because we all now basically in our second 10. So our third ones, we're going to take the old profiles.
Yes, and we hit the old boards. Okay, can I stop the recording, Bucks?
Yes.